Hey, we're live. Hey, everybody on the app and on Mark Lowry YouTube page and Facebook page. We're live everywhere right now. Already got 42 in the chat room at the app. Have you got your app yet? You go right there to get your free Mark Lowry app. Go to your app store, download it. It's free. Then you sign up once you get inside of it, and you can join all the comments here and the whole community. Hello, Frida Wing, Barb Watson, Patricia Jewell from Dixon, Tennessee. Diney, she's up and at it over there in the Netherlands. Ronald Ray, do you ever slow down? Yes, I do. In fact, I was so slow a while ago, I thought I got to go live and see how my precious friends out there in the world watching on YouTube and Facebook and the app are doing, so that's what I'm doing. And we're going to sing a little. In fact, let's start off. Well, one we all grew up singing. What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how sweet to walk in this pilgrim way, leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how bright the path grows from day to day, leaning on the everlasting, where we are leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Yeah, we are. Oh, that puts you in a good mood, doesn't it? I see over here on the app, why does it keep doing that? I don't want it to connect. Look, it'll connect. I don't know why it does that. I don't want it to. My phone. So I have like another camera, but I was just looking at the comments. Somebody, oh, look at there. Carol Scott says, "Hi, Mark, with you from Rome, Italy." And Bill and Karen oh, it's doing it again. Oh no, that's online. I'll see. Oh goodness, it's weird. Hi, Mark, Jan Limbright from Lucerne Valley, Southern California. And over here, Dinah Ribel and Kayla Feltz and Beth Purser on Facebook, and Cindy Thompson and Carla Franklin and YouTube, Facebook. We're everywhere now. And now on some days, I only go live for app eyes only. So make sure you have the app, you've subscribed to it, and you, not subscribe, but you sign up when you get in there so we know that you're not a scammer. We're going to do our best to keep scammers out of there. You have to have a real email address and be a real person, and you have to say real nice things all the time or you're going to get banned. Because Mark Lowry app, the Mark Lowry app, Mark Lowry YouTube page, Mark Lowry Facebook page, they are not democracies. They are dictatorships, and I am the dictator. And the rule is be nice or be gone. Isn't that a good rule? I hear everybody complaining about all the nastiness or whatever, back talk, mean-spiritedness over on Facebook. I ain't got nobody like that on my page, because they've all been banned. I will block you just as soon as you say something unkind. That's the way everybody ought to be. Well, I'm glad you're here. It is Friday. It's the end of the week. I'm sure some of y'all have worked your rear ends off all week long, and now you're ready for the weekend. I am too. I'm looking forward to it. Haven't worked that much, but hello from Colorado and Washington and Spokane, and I don't understand why this is. I'm going to have to turn my phone off, y'all. Hold on. Disconnect. It keeps thinking this is a camera, and I don't know how to make it not think that. I know what I can do. Turn the Bluetooth off. That's what I'll do. Bluetooth is now off. Let's see if I can still pick up my... Yeah, there we are. Hello, Round Rock, Texas. And Lois Taylor says she loves that rule. Is it doing it again? I'll tell you what. Okay, so let's sing. Wait, we've got to go through some things, y'all. I'm going back on the road. At the end of the month, we're going to be in Trussville, Alabama, Anderson, Indiana, Wabash, Indiana, Andalusia, Alabama, Gadsden, Alabama, Lima, Ohio, Lafayette, Indiana, and then Gatlinburg. And I'm not coming alone. I'm bringing the Lowry Vocal Band, Endless Highway, and Riley Harrison Clark. So if you or anyone you know lives in any of these cities, please let them know we're coming to your area. And this month, Danny has made a special over there at marklowry.com. You can get 15% off your order when you use a promo code called July 25. That's what it's called. Where you can buy, it's just patch and fix from here on in, t-shirts. You can buy hats, and they're big hats for big-headed men. And you can buy your pillboxes. Look at there. It says on the top, it's such a beautiful day. Maybe I'll surprise everyone and skip my medications. But we ask that you not do that. We like you better medicated. Everybody does. They just won't tell you. You ready to sing again? Lily of the Valley. Oh, I love it. I have found a friend in Jesus. I have found a friend in Jesus. He's everything to me. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. The lily of the valley, in him alone I see all I need to cleanse and make me fully whole. Sing! In sorrow he's my comfort, in trouble he's my stay. He tells me every care on him to roll. Ah, he's the lily of the valley, the bright morning star, the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. He will never, never leave me, nor yet forsake me here, while I live by faith and do his blessed will. A wall of fire about me, I've nothing now to fear. From his manna he my hungry soul shall fill. Sing, y'all! Then sweeping up to glory to see his blessed face, where rivers of delight shall ever roll. Oh, he's the lily of the valley, the bright morning star, the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. Yes, he's the lily of the valley, the bright morning star, the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. Kevin Williams on the guitar. Y'all, I'm so excited. I heard from Bryan Sutton today. If you don't know who that is, Google him. Bryan. Last name is Sutton. He is one of the, if not the top guitar players in Nashville, in the studios. They call them First Call. They're called First. When they need a guitar player, Bryan Sutton is the guy. Well, he's going to do 5 new tracks for us on the guitar. He texted me this morning, wanted to know songs and keys. So I sent him a whole list. I said, pick 5. I got to get them all done eventually. Which 5 relate to you? He picked I Can't Even Walk Without You Holding My Hand. What else did he pick? Let me just tell you. America the Beautiful, which I wanted to get a good patriotic song too. for our patriotic days. Okay, let me see. Where do I go? I go to there, and I go find Bryan. Here he is. I can't even walk. America the Beautiful. I wouldn't take nothing from a journey now. I need thee, oh, I need thee every hour. I love that one too. Jesus paid it all. So we got those 5 coming. Now if I can build a fire under Kevin Williams and a few other ones. Because we just run through them so fast, y'all. We sing through the hymnal pretty quickly, but I haven't got them all yet. And plus, we won't be doing all of them because some of them I don't know because they never were any good. I still think some of these hymnals, the guy who was in charge of putting in the songs had a niece or a nephew who wrote a little. They snuck in a few of the ones you don't remember, but I'm not for sure about that. That's just pure conspiracy theory is all that is. I don't know. Some people may like those songs, you know. Okay, Little as Much When God Is in It. How about that? Oh, Matthew Holt. In the harvest field now ripened, there's a work for all to do. Hark, the Master's voice is calling to the harvest, calling you. Little is much when God is in it. Labor not for wealth or fame. There's a crown, and you can win it if you go in Jesus' name. Does the place you're called to labor seem so small and little known? Oh, it is great if God is in it, for He'll not forsake His own. And when the conflict here has ended and our race on earth is run, He will say, if you've been faithful, welcome home, my child, well done. Little is much when God is in it. Labor not for wealth or fame. Oh, there's a crown, and you can win it if you go in Jesus' name. Is Bill Gaither going to be on my show soon? I'd love him to be. You know, every now and then, Joey, he calls in, and I'll just put him right on the air with me. Thank you for that question. Hello, Bonnie Hunsucker over on Facebook. Hi, Mark, watching at Medora, Indiana. Hope it's cooler down there than Indiana. Bill did call today and tell me how hot it was up there. He was doing his 10,000 steps in his office, trying to walk around furniture because it was too hot to walk outside. Aaron Hannaspino, I don't know if that's correct or not, from New York here, for New York here. Aaron, how do y'all think that's pronounced? Hannaspino. And there's old Pierre over there in France. Becky Rogers watching on YouTube. I don't think I got that far. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's Cindy Thompson telling somebody to go to marklowry.com. Where are you going to be in Gatlinburg? Excuse me. And do you need tickets? And how much is it? Listen, Laura, what you have to do, what I even do sometimes, because I even go to my own website to see where I'm going. But if you go to marklowry.com, I want to lower this a little bit. If you go to marklowry.com/tour, or just go to marklowry.com, look around till you see the tour dates, And that link there, make sure you go to marklowry.com/tour and buy your tickets from those links, because that's the true ticket, that's the cheapest ticket, and that's the one you won't get scammed by. Danny puts up the correct links. Don't ever buy a Mark Lowry concert ticket from anywhere but marklowry.com. I'm telling you, I trust no one anymore. But I trust Danny and Q in my office. Okay, a Brazilian in London. I would love to hear Sinner Saved by Grace. So would I. But I don't sing that one. I sang it with a vocal band, but I did the baritone part, and I don't think you'd want to hear a baritone solo of that. Some of us still can't access chat and other things. Well, Michelle Pruitt, you're on chat on YouTube. If you're talking about on the app, I would suggest you do this. Okay, let's close the app down and let's go from scratch. I'm going to open the app. Hold on, look how many things I had open. Oh, that's too many. Okay, so you open, ooh, they just keep coming, dear Lord. Okay, there's the app. I'm going to open it. And you see right there at the very top, that's the one, because I'm live now. So let's click on that one. And then you see a little button that makes you, so you go live. See? You hit that button, and now all these comments are here. Now I can make a comment. I can comment too. I can, but it corrects me. I'll just put testing. Testing while on the air. It's very simple. You have to be signed up, though. You can't just get on there and not sign up and expect to leave a comment. It won't let you. You go up to that little, let me go back to the front. You go up to, right up here, right now it has an ML on it because I've already signed up, of course. But the very top right corner of the app, very top right, you click on that, and then you give them your name, your email address, because we got to make sure scammers can't get in here. Now, they do get in, but Danny bans them as soon as she spots them. And if you spot one, contact Danny at info@marklowry.com, and she'll get rid of them. Because we want it to be a safe place. I don't want anybody to say, yeah, I got scammed on Mark Lowry's app. That would break my heart. So you just do that, and you do that. And now let's see what they're saying. I am here, Karen McBride says. The test worked, Debbie Price says. Dina Kilpatrick says the app is great. And who else said they love the app? We love your app, Georgia Wild. Yes, you can comment, Mark, Cheryl Young says. See, they're all over there just commenting by the dozens. In fact, 87 people are in there right now just commenting away. So don't tell me you can't comment over there, because they're doing it. Kind of sound like Nate Bargatze just then. Don't you love Nate Bargatze? And I'm going to see Leanne, my dear friend, Leanne. I love her. Leanne Morgan. Oh, my goodness. Leanne Morgan. I'm going to see her concert in Dallas. I haven't done the app, Cynthia Hyatt says. Well, go download it, Cynthia. It's free. Go get it and download it. All right, let's sing something else. Lord, I'm coming home. Stacy says she's watching on the Roku app. Roku, you know you can watch on that too. I've wandered far away from God. Now I'm coming home. The paths of sin too long I've trod. Lord, I'm coming home. Sing, y'all. Here we go. Coming home. Coming home. Never more to roam. Open wide thine arms of love. Lord, I'm coming home. Oh, Kevin Williams on the guitar. Thank you, Kevin. I've wasted many precious years. Now I'm coming home. I now repent with bitter tears. Lord, I'm coming home. Oh, sing with me, y'all. Coming home, coming home, never more to roam. Open wide thine arms of love. Oh Lord, I'm coming home. Lord, I'm coming home. Y'all, you see these keyboards behind me? Come Sunday afternoon, Philip Bedair will be on that one, I think, on the organ. This one can sound just like a Hammond B3. And then Geron Davis will be on this one, on the Yamaha C7 keyboards. It's going to be like a great piano and a great organ all in our studio. Killing it. And it's already set up. I'm so excited I couldn't wait. Can't play it. But we got Kevin. We got Kurt Buell. We got Cheryl Rogers. We got, who else we got in here? Of course, Kevin, I said it already. Who else? Somebody help me. Oh, Briley Altman. He's in here. And y'all, look what I play it off of. I play it off an iPad. Isn't that something? Isn't it a great day to be alive? That you can just sit here all by yourself, come and flip 5 switches, and all of a sudden, how many people? 396 of you on YouTube and Facebook, and 79 of you on the app. We lost a couple of you, but I'll let it slide this time. Hey, also, thank you, all of you who tipped. You know, we have a tip jar now. Let me explain that. It is not mandatory at all. The app is free. It will stay free as long as I can make that possible. And it's $1,800 a month. But some of you, 14 of you have already chipped in. And there's a tip jar on the social page. Go to the bottom of the app and look to the right, and it says socials. Then at the very bottom it says tip jar. And it's a safe way to just bless this ministry that you seem to be enjoying. I hope you're enjoying it if you're on the app. Now, if you're not on the app, or if you can't afford it, listen to me. This is not mandatory. I'm not begging anybody. We'll do it as long as we can, and we can't do it anymore, we'll shut it down. It's just that simple. But I think we're going to be okay, because I think the Lord really I don't know the Lord. What do I know about the Lord liking anything? I hope he likes it. I hope you like it. The app, it seems like the people that get in there seem to really enjoy it, and praying for each other. There's prayer rooms, there's chat room. There's now for app eyes only. When I do one of those, it has its own folder, which is easy to find. Please give us information again about how to help you support this app. We want to contribute. Janice Bowden, I just told you, but it's delayed. You may have missed it yet, but I saw your comment. Thank you for asking. So you go to the tip jar, and I thank all of you who have helped. 14 of you so far, and it's about $347. So what I'm going to do is, to make it as transparent as possible, once a week we're going to put up the total, so you'll know how much you've given. Now, we're not going to put who gave it, because I don't want to embarrass anybody, because you don't need to be embarrassed if you can't. In fact, if you can't afford to give, this is especially for you, to encourage you and help you. I'll be going live on Facebook and YouTube as long as they'll let me, because it doesn't cost me anything. But the app is a little extra special, and I did it specifically in case YouTube and Facebook ever decide we don't want Mark Lowry and those old hymns on here. I can still reach y'all through the app. So that's why it's there. So did I over-explain that? Did I go past the solution? I love it. Bill Gaither, when you're explaining something to him, he said, don't go past the solution. You know, there comes a time when you're telling a story that you just need to quit. You know, like I remember one time, Russ Taff and David Phelps, and I can't remember who else was on the bus, but Russ was telling a story, and it was going on and on and on, and we were all sitting there, you know, enraptured for the first 15 minutes. Finally, David Phelps spoke up and said, hey, Russ, a story should have a beginning, a middle, and an ending. It shouldn't be all middle. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time when that happened. Oh, yeah, that was funny. Love lifted me. I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry, from the waters lifted me, now safe am I. Love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Souls in danger, look above. Jesus completely saves. He will lift you by his love out of the angry waves. He's the master of the sea, billows his will obey. He, your Savior, wants to be saved today. 'Cause love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing. Did you hear that? That's the way it is in the hymnal, you know, when nothing else. So I always sing it because that's the way we did it in church. But I think it doesn't need 3 syllables on nothing. When nothing else could help. It's kind of hard to go nothing. You know, I'm no Michael English. I ain't no lick singer. I hear thunder. I love thunder. It sounds like God's bowling. Doesn't it? When you hear thunder. Oh, here's a good one everybody loves. Written by Suzanne Gaither Jennings. It's not a hymn, but one day it might be. Seen a lot of crazy things done in your name. I know the tricks behind the magic show. I've almost thrown the towel in a time or two and walked away from everything I know. I can't fill the emptiness inside of me, or calm the troubled waters of my mind. So if you're really out there and you're listening, then prove to me that those who seek will find. If you could just see fit to show me some of who you are, if you could shed some light into this broken sinner's heart, I need to know the truth, and I need something I can feel. I need you to make it real. Now there must be some good reason why you brought me here, through valleys where the shadows hover close. 'Cause Lord, down here there's a mask to cover every face, but your sweet face I long to see the most. So if you think there's just the slightest hope for me, in spite of all my questions and my doubts, then let me hear your still small voice speak out my name. Let me know what others talk about. If you could just see fit to show me some of who you are, if you could shed some light into this broken sinner's heart, I need to know the truth, and I need something I can feel. I need you to make it real. I need to know the truth, and I need something I can feel. Lord, I need you. 'Cause Lord, I believe. Please help my unbelief. I take the finite risk of trusting like a child. I believe. Please help my unbelief. I'll walk into the unknown, trusting all the while. I long so much to feel the warmth that others seem to know. But should I never feel a thing, I claim him even so. 'Cause I believe. Say I believe. Please help my unbelief. I'll walk into my unknown, trusting all the while. Glory Gaither wrote that one. Don't those two songs go good together? Lord, make it real, and I believe. You know, I just choose to. You know, I'm Baptist. We have to walk by faith. You Pentecostals got all the miracles. We rarely get a miracle. But I believe. Who was it who said in the Bible, I believe, Lord, help my unbelief? Man, I'm glad that made the Bible, aren't you? That gives me hope. Because, Lord, I 90% believe all the time. It's that 10% I wrestle with, you know. I don't know what the percentage is. I rarely doubt much, but boy, when I do, I can go for it. And I need songs like Make It Real. I need songs like I Believe. Help thou my unbelief. If you don't know that scripture, that song could kind of not make much sense, you know. 'Cause I believe, help my unbelief. What does that even mean? Well, it means both. I believe that Jesus was born of a virgin, lived a perfect life, died on a cross, rose from the dead. I believe it. I've believed it my whole life. So, I believed it since June 5th, 1973, definitely. And I think I believed it long before that. I think I have believed that story since the day Mama told it to me. Because it just sounds like something God would do. If there is a God, and I believe there is, because I don't have enough faith to believe there isn't. I mean, I don't have enough faith to believe some gaseous belch in the universe from nothing created something, you know. I believe God could do it, but no one else. It just didn't happen. Complete order out of chaos. I ain't that stupid, y'all. It's got to have somebody putting it together to be that complicated. Well, that's what I choose to believe. You choose to believe what you want to believe, and I'll see you at the house. You know, hopefully you'll be at the right house. I have no idea where this is going. Father that was asking for healing. Oh, there it is. Ann Leon, thank you. The father that was asking for healing for his son. Mark 9:24. I'm going to read that later. Where he says, Lord, I believe, help thou my unbelief. And the Lord healed his son, I believe, didn't he? Yeah. So you don't have to completely, totally, you know, you can believe a little and let that little become a lot over time, you know. Keep believing, keep leaning into it, I guess. Oh, I need to shut up and sing Mama. Oh, I don't have to sing that. Hold on. There's a voice now missing in our little country choir. Rock of Ages will never sound the same. Well, God heard her singing, and heaven was not complete. Now Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Mama's teaching angels how to sing. One that mark heavens, halls are silent when Mama sings. David lays down his harp, and heaven's bells won't ring when Mama's teaching angels how to sing. The old home is empty, it's lonesome since she's gone. and it's hard to know she won't return again. But I'll meet her in the morning on heaven's golden hills, where mama's teaching angels how to sing. All right, y'all, sit up straight and sing with me now. Mama's teaching angels how to sing. Heaven's halls are silent when mama sings. David lays down his harp. Heaven's bells won't ring when mama's teaching angels how to sing. Well, Brother David lays down his harp, and heaven's bells won't ring when mama's teaching angels how to sing. Ooh, that's what the Rambos always did. How many of you remember the singing Rambos? How many of you have ever been to a singing Rambo concert? I was 11 the first time I went, and it changed my life. It was Buck, Dottie, and Reba. And Dottie had her hair up and one big old long curl down, because the United Pentecostal Church at that time, some of them said you had to have it up, and some said you had to have it down, so she had it both ways. She's covering her bases. And Reba had a long flowing fall, and she played the bass. Dottie played a guitar about as big as she was, and Buck played a guitar and had that Elvis lip. I remember that lip curled up when he sang. And I thought it was the greatest trio, greatest anything I'd ever heard. And to this day, that trio of voices is still my favorite. Isn't that weird? How something you fall in love with as a child sticks with you through your life. Bill's the same way with he was telling me today that story. He told me a bunch of times, but I love hearing it, where his daddy used to drive 8 hours, y'all. This was before interstates, from Alexandria, Indiana, down to the Ryman Auditorium, because the Statesmen and the Harmoniers and all those others really didn't matter. The Statesmen, they were the superstars of their day. And Bill was about 9, 10, 11, 12, probably more like 11 and 12. And he'd beg his dad to take him. And his dad said, okay, but if we go, you're staying to the last song. Well, the last song was at 2:30 in the morning. And long before the last song, his daddy was saying, don't you want to go? He said, no, Daddy, you told me that I had to stay till the last song, and they did. And his dad said, but I got to drive 8 hours. But he did. He stayed till the last song, and that happened a lot of Saturday nights, because Bill had a dad who knew nothing about music, but he saw a passion burning in his boy, and he took him. And I asked Bill today, I said, do you think your dad watched the concert, or did he watch you all night? And I already know the answer. He watched Bill. The awe and the wonder. And they got there early. Bill didn't want to get there at showtime. Bill wanted to get there early to watch him set up the sound system. And I said, you mean they'd let you in the auditorium? He said, oh, yeah, they didn't care. He'd go in early, pick his seat. He still knows which seat was his. And he got there early to watch him set up the sound system. And then he would go home with a bunch of 78 records he'd purchased that night, 78 RPMs, rounds per minute. And he would go home, go up into his room where he had set up a little stereo and a pretend microphone, and he would broadcast his radio station out the window to the cows. And then he'd take a calendar and he'd book cities. He'd book a tour in his mind. As a little boy, he'd book Kalamazoo, then he'd run over to Detroit. And I'd say that was a foretelling, wouldn't you? Well, y'all, I've enjoyed spending a few minutes with you today, and I hope you have a blessed weekend. And Lord willing, I'll see you Sunday. I don't think I'll be going live tomorrow, but Sunday with Geron Davis and Philip Bedair and maybe Tammy Denny. We're going to get all the keyboards. We can get it going in here, at least 2 of them. And I will see you when I see you. Hey, Alexa, play Mark Lowry.